I'm just starting the stream. I'll be like 1 second, please. The fuck is that? Stream's up, Ollie.
Hello there, and hello stream.
Everyone's in the lobby. I just need to put it in the thingy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Games channel. Fuck is.
I'll probably be a couple of seconds time. What's the time?
1 second, there's a notification over it. It is at. There's another notification over it.
Turn notifications off. Probably a good idea.
I will in a second. 24:13.
24.
26, sorry. 26. 26:8 now.
I can't actually see what mine is right now. Okay, mine's 26:10 now, so.
It's like a 5-second delay. Right,
Yeah,
let's go check that these guys are ready. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Are you all ready?
Yeah, you boys are some high ranks.
Right. First map is... Sorry, what? Hold on. What's the first map?
Cafe.
Cafe.
Or Consulate.
Cafe Consulate.
One of the
I don't
two.
mind either.
Who's defending
Yeah,
first
I
for
don't
Cafe?
really mind.
Up to you. You like, you can decide. I don't mind either.
Yeah, we'll just stick it like this.
Stick like this.
Alright then.
Right.
Yep.
Just let me quickly nip to the loot and I'll start the match as soon as I'm back, alright? To make sure you don't go anywhere.
Sorted. Nice.
Hey, yo, I just want to say one thing. Like, just don't violate us too hard, okay? You don't have to go insane.
Nah, we're just doing our strats, that's all.
Okay.
AK.
You ready, bro? You ready to get our Mr. stretched out? Nice.
Shut up.
Alright, boys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna go well. It's reverse psychology,
It's
okay?
not my go.
It's reverse psychology, okay?
This is my Smurf account. I'm champion #1 in my name. What do you mean?
Right, I'm back. Is everyone ready, yeah?
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah.
Right, I don't need to go through the rules at this stage, so good luck. And here we go.
Hello.
Right, just started now, Ollie. First map, Cafe today.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people do. It'll be interesting to see if we get any top dollar defenses and first or kitchen first, you know?
Probably top floor. Who are you thinking for the ban? They've decided very quickly on this.
It hasn't popped up on my screen yet.
They've banned Thatcher.
Ban a Thatcher first, fair enough. I mean, that's always good. It's always a safe bet. It's going to get rid of majority of the utility that you use in general.
Nearly all of it, really.
Exactly. So.
And we've had a Ying ban. Definitely not one in a rush there.
Yeah, that's more of a comfort ban there. Also, she's quite overpowered at the moment, so... What we're going to be seeing next?
Dude. You won't be able to see for a second. I just need to turn notifications off while I remember. They banned a Valkyrie. It's a strong ban, to be fair, from the attacking team. She's very good on this map, especially on top floor, as you know. And we have a Clash ban.
A Clash ban, I mean, that's a comfort ban as well there, really, isn't it? So.
I don't think I've actually seen a Clash played yet in the league, however.
I think there's been 1 or 2 Clash rounds where Clash has been played. so far in the league. So it can pop up every now and then, and I understand the ban behind it, but they could have got someone more impactful. But again, that is the defensive team banning there. So they might be aiming to win six defense rounds, right? So
I really hope you can't hear my console in the background here.
I can't, so
It's fine. Right, we're going to have a 6-pick onto Castle from the Bandit, so no Bandit this round. And we are going to see the Reading Fireplace defense first.
so they didn't go top or bottom. Yeah, they didn't go top or bottom, which is I'm happy to see that. That makes me happy.
Attackers need to
Straying
locate
away
and
from the
defuse
norm.
bombs.
Beautiful comment there by Davey Kudo 180. Malteser is out. I mean, don't think it's very appropriate, but yeah, she is.
Wow.
We're going to see a double reinforcement there by Yeager.
We are going to see top floor defense though, however. Cigar.
Oh, well, you have to, really. And,
They've got quite a lot of utility into it.
They're just going to give that a play and shoot you from the top, so you need to play hard top. Roam or hold more than a roam.
5 seconds left.
On this side.
Davey says he loves you.
Dave, I'm so glad you love me, mate. I love you, mate.
Is this our Dave or is this a different Dave?
No, yeah, this is our Dave.
Hi Dave, we love you. Who would you like to watch to start the round?
Oh mate, I would love to see someone on this top floor. I want to see. Actually, let's watch an attacker. I want to see how they go by this.
That's not the attacker I was talking about. Is anyone actually in the
I want
building?
to see how they're gonna go across, like, to push these people out the top floor.
Follow the sledge for a minute.
Yeah, if I was the attacking team, I'd push from piano side and gel across with one person.
Everyone on the attacking team is on the roof currently, so they are going heavy in for the top floor.
Yep. I mean, it's expected, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So. Although it is interesting to have all 5 people up there. If the defenders see that, they can just run around.
So might missing the drone.
floor.
Spoke too soon. He does know where that Legion is now. Legion should pick up the first kill there from Team NBD onto that sledge. It's a big kill there.
That's nades gone and everything. It's also a beautiful angle from that Legion.
And another kill from the Legion on a double kill now Dundas. Picking up another kill onto the Zephyr.
Yep. So.
There's more or less all of Team SN's soft breach, and we are going to miss a kill from the mute there, and the castle is not looking good for Team SN, leaving it 5v1.
It's definitely not there. It looks like it's going to be a flawless round. I mean, half the attackers didn't even get into the.
He is going to miss his
building,
shots,
so.
and we're going to get a flawless round from Team NBD there. Dundas picking up a 3k.
There's not much you can really say there. I mean, the attackers, they droned out, but not heavily enough. They didn't drone out the Legion underneath pillars once he moved, and they got punished for it. He got a 3k there, so. 3k from literally one spot on the map. He just stayed in the same space. I mean, he needs to be punished for that.
He held his own there.
Oh, definitely.
No refrags at all from Team SN.
The attackers there have got to get someone either, on the balcony, or coming up from bakery or bar below.
We are going to see that pulse 6-pick to castle. Interesting. They are finally going to go top floor.
That is an interesting play, but I could see it working. I mean, both castle and pulse are very strong. So, pulse there could have got maybe some C4s from below, but they want to play more up top, I guess. They might not even have a person roaming at all. I'm expecting to see a hard piano hold.
They have already put 2 castles in the windows in piano.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We are going to see some very, very high ping there. Very high ping. I'm not sure if that's server lag or if that's coming from
10 seconds left.
the floor. Probably server lag.
5 seconds
Yeah,
left.
it's sitting around 500, 600. There's been a lot of issues with server lag lately. Ubisoft need to pick up their game. Hopefully it will drop back down.
It's starting to drop down now. Still have share on 300 plus 50.
ATS deployed and ready to go.
Hasn't been an issue. The action phase back down to normal ping.
Yeah, it didn't look like anyone was struggling to place down any gadgets either, so all good there. I'll see what the attack
Attackers have located a
comes
bomb.
up this time. Hopefully they've changed their approach a little bit.
They do seem to be going on the top floor, all of them again.
I mean, at the start of the round, it's kind of good. You know, you can drone safely up there most of the time.
We haven't got a
and
Valkyrie to put cam up there either.
Exactly, and you've got to get your hatches open in general. So it's a good place to start, really.
See the Jaeger being fairly aggressive there, landing some decent shots on the sledge who's now
Yeah.
one shot.
Do we have any roamers on the bottom floor? Or are they all on top site?
We have one on more or less top floor of Red White Legion. That's
Okay,
it.
yeah. Yeah, that's expected. So the Jackal really is a pointless pick here, in my opinion.
We are going to see that the Ella has the shotgun equipped though. Going to get up
Always a
close
strong
and
gun,
personal.
I
He's
get
going to
the
get
one
tracked by the Jackal.
He is playing that top red area behind the shield, so he should be.
He's
pretty
about
safe.
to get naded, but the ADS does save him on that.
Yeah, that's some good teamwork there to get that placed down and blocked.
We're going to see the Jaeger dropping down just below balcony here. Apart from that, all of them are on the top floor.
Yep. It's always good to have a late roam. You can, if you've all been droned out on site and most of the drones are
Located by
gone,
attackers.
I mean, it's worth taking the risk sometimes. But Jaeger holding that angle that Legion was holding in the first round up onto that hatch
Jaeger
there.
may get a quick kill onto the sledge here, finish what he started, if the sledge isn't careful.
Very true. I think they're both unaware of each other's
Just missed that.
positions right now, though.
He's going to get a double kill, pretty sure. Do you hear the Ella get dropped off there? Shotgun not being good enough at close range. Jackal picked up a double kill.
2 great kills there as well.
He's looking for a third, but he
That's the
doesn't see
thing.
anyone.
Did the Jackal prey off then, you know? Or was it just callouts?
Call out
15 seconds remaining. Attackers have dropped the bomb
We're
diffuser.
gonna leave
Yeah,
it
it's
in
a
a
good thing
1v3.
about Jackal. He's got a very, very
10
good
seconds
gun.
left.
You see the very easy to control, very powerful gun. We're going to see another round go to NBD.
Again, just it seems like the attackers are just taking way too long to do anything. I mean, they know where the enemies are sitting. They're just not. They can't push them out of the places where they are. Obviously, Jackal got a couple of kills in that round. There's nothing much you can really say there. It seems like so far it's complete dominance.
We're going to see kitchen and cooking hold here.
Yep. Be interesting to see if they again just sit all on site, or they have a couple of roamers, or they hold bakery. By the way the attackers are lining up, I'd say it's definitely a bakery push that they're going to be going for.
Definitely, yeah.
But we'll see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Just like
as
you
many bombs
to
as they
go
can.
have a look at the scrim fighter on the Discord, Ollie.
Oh, second mate.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Just saying that they're switching to Nomad, so they clearly are expecting a late roam, or late roam at least, from
Bomb located by attackers.
NBD. Now, are they going to have a rotate hole into the bakery, or are they going to play it all reinforced?
10 seconds left.
Looks like it's all reinforced. No, they're going to have a rotate there, aren't
5
they?
seconds
Behind the
left.
bar, behind the counter.
Does seem to be running away though.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Very late, he's putting a rotate here, his action phase has already
It's all
started.
soft, isn't it? So
One side's reinforced,
I know, they're reinforced.
and
They're
one of them
reinforced.
is possibly something to work on for future strats.
yeah, man, there's some late some like reinforcements. I mean, if they had some drones on them, it maybe would have been punished, but there was no drones there, so it doesn't really matter.
Not reinforcing. Some interesting strats coming from Team NBD here. Not reinforcing freezer on one side.
It has been shown. I think it was in a Pro League game they did this, and it did work. So
Let's see if it works here.
it's not an
But Mai
unseen
picking up the
thing.
second ash shot. Mike does get drowned out there. Is he going to be able to hold his own? Fazel picking up another kill there onto the ash.
That's great. But we were wrong about the bakery take here. They seem to be going for a garage take and a freezer take since they seen it was soft. Again, they seem to be having all 5 people push one doorway.
These 3 players from NBD all watching the same side. It's going to be hard for Team SN to break through.
They don't. That's because the attackers are pushing with 5 people the whole time in one doorway.
Did just miss Sophia get a kill. Well, might be picking up a kill there.
It's just instantly traded off again. So
Reloading, cover me.
2v4 for Team SN. One of them injured, going to leave the thermite again to clutch up.
I mean, it's just a basic call that they're doing.
Another round
The attackers
goes to Team NBD.
There's all 5 of the defenders sitting in the site or on the bottom floor. They're not playing any vertical play from above. We'd expect to see that on a map like this, especially, where all the floor pretty much above the site is destructible. But they just seem to all be adamant and going through one doorway and just running and dying. So, I mean, it's definitely something they need to work on as a team. But hey, they might be way better at defense. You never know. But
We are going to see
looking very one-sided at the moment.
Definitely. We are going to see the breeding room and fireplace hold again. See if Team SN picked up on anything that they can work out here.
Maybe this time they'll get into the building. We'll see, we'll see.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the
They're
location
still
of the bomb.
arguing in Screen Fighter. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, just sticking with it. Or tell them to go general,
10
please.
seconds remaining.
So, let's see what happens. So, it looks like they've set up the exact same way, right? So,
Yeah.
the defense team. They're
gonna
usually
see a
go for that
fuse.
angle again. Fuse is viable for kitchen. I'm surprised no one's been using it as much. I thought I would see it loads. I mean, fuse onto kitchen is a very strong operator, right? All the floors can be penetrated from above.
It's the same more or less for this objective
people-
here. Apart
It
from
is very much
fireplace.
so. Except when you're in kitchen, you got like this whole area and the pellets spread everywhere, right?
Yeah. Be interested to see if he manages to get a fuse placed.
I mean, if they can get into that top floor, I reckon they could maybe win, but again, we'll see if they manage to get the picks to be able to sit and, you know, sit in that top floor and get some vertical play. Did get his drone mozzied there, though.
Has he done just holding the same angle as he was last round? Very risky since they know what he is now.
True, but it got him 3 kills, and he does have the advantage in that peak. So,
The fuse and the sledge have been droned out by the Mozzie here in Cigar. So fuse is going to get a charge down. Not sure if it'll get anyone.
where did he place it? Yeah, it was above train, right? So,
Going to see the impact kill
Attackers
there.
bomb diffuser has
Another
been
kill
dropped.
for NBD.
I mean, it's looking very one-sided.
Very one-sided as we get another kill. SN finally getting a refrag there.
Still it seems like
not
SN just doesn't know how to adapt to the way that NBD is playing. I mean, they're not exactly, they're not playing anything like spectacular. They're just sat holding angles. They're not even being over aggressive or anything, really. It's just, it seems like SN are just walking straight into their crossfire and just dying. Although we do have kitchen control, they're right next to the site.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
He's gonna lose.
They could maybe get a plant down. It wasn't being watched.
He gets killed off. Shit on a double kill. He's gonna have to ace if he clutches up here. It's not looking good for him. He's gonna get wall banged by Madness there. And another round.
They did have the site control there though. There was no one inside of the dining room, and they just didn't. They didn't execute anything. I know. It's still a 2v4 there or 2v5.
It just seems very slow in attack.
Definitely, they're taking their time.
Not sure what to do.
They're taking their time dying as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the defenders are on one side of the map. We'll see what happens. And they take off the Bandit again for Bar Cocktail. Again, Bandit's not very... You don't really need him on Bar Cocktail anyway, so it's an easy pick off there. Did go for the castle instead of the Legion.
We're going to see another top floor hold here.
Yeah. I mean, I think this could be an easy 7-0, depending.
It's definitely going to have to fall on the SN to pull something out of the bag on defense Cafe here. If they stand a single chance of pulling us any points out of this game. NBD have been absolutely wiping the floor with them. Like you said, they're not even doing anything special.
10 seconds left before
no, yeah, they're just playing. They're playing the angles right. They don't need to do anything special here. They're just playing smart. They're holding angles. They're sitting hard on sight. And SN are just walking straight into their crosshairs. They don't have to do anything.
Do hear all his parents in the background there. Interesting not to see the Ash rush into objective here from below, possibly going to white or red. Sitting on the roof again. So we see most of Team SN on the roof. Jaeger holding the same angle again. Looking like this very stuck in their ways here, Team NBD. To be fair for them, it is working. Mute does take some shots there. Still alive, though. Interesting seeing how that works out. Jaeger picking up another kill there, going 9-1. We're going to see the Pulse picking up another kill as he's rotated back to top floor.
Sensor deployed.
Excuse me,
there's a 3v5.
Have to go and do something.
Yeah, we heard your mummy, don't worry.
Yeah, it was actually my brother.
It's your brother. Girly boy. Jaeger picking up another kill, going 10-1. Madness is bringing out. I'm absolutely mad this game.
Yeah, he's doing bits in that room there. Again, he's just kind of sitting in one area. I mean, he's just kind of sitting in that reading room, pillars area.
Team SN just playing right into NBD's hands here.
Exactly. They just need to work on their coordination a little bit. I think. I mean, if they push push him from two doorways same time, he can't watch. Just crossfire him. He can't do anything then. But we'll see.
Sensor activated.
Habana knowing there's people on the second floor, not sure where though. He's gonna get picked up here. That's what happens when you don't peek. Reaction time's a bit slow there. He's gonna get sandwiched by Jaeger. He's gonna miss the melee. Is that a team kill that we got there? That is a team kill there. It's not gonna matter though because he just picked up the kill, leaving in a 4v1 in NBD's favour. He's gonna get flanked off, and we are gonna see another round go to Team NBD. Scores 5-0 to them.
I mean, It's looking very hard, very hard for SN to be catching up here. I mean, NBD get one more round and have guaranteed a point.
If I'm correct in saying Team SN would have to win every single round left in this match just
To win the game.
to win.
Yes. I mean, it's definitely possible. It's been done before, but with the way that this game's gone, it's very highly unlikely.
They would
However, you
definitely
never
have to
know.
pull
They
something out of the bag.
they might pull it out. You never know.
A change of strategy is definitely needed for Team SN there. Pulling out the Elite Twitch, which isn't allowed. I'm going to have to get a rehost on that. I've fallen at the same thing myself. I'll have to get that on.
Well, it's a simple mistake. Maybe he didn't realise he had it on, or he didn't know it was a rule. But yeah, rehost is needed there.
That round does go to Team NBD for that one.
I mean, prep phase wasn't over. Operators were picked. I'd say you can just leave it at 5-0 there and restart that round.
I'll have to see what Grimsy has to say about that. It's his decision on that one. But I agree with you, to be honest, thinking about it.
Yes. It was very well spotted by you as well.
And the only reason I noticed is because I definitely didn't do this on the same map.
It's no worries, man. As a colourblind person, it doesn't make a difference to me. So. Although Claymores, that's a different story. Claymores are the bane of my existence. Are you going to pop in game chat and tell them what's up?
I will when I get them in, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Could you find out who the bands were for me, please? I remember there was Thatcher.
It was a Thatcher. It was a
Ying.
Yeah, Thatcher, a Ying.
And then Valkyrie, and was it
A
Clash?
Valkyrie and a Clash. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, round 1 was a mid-floor win to Orange Team. Orange Team defended top floor. And they defended kitchen.
Yeah, as I was saying, so SN needs to definitely change the way they're doing this. Too many times they're getting picked off one by one. They're not getting any refrags. They're not pushing but they are pushing as a team. Just they're not creating any crossfires or anything to be able to counter what Team DNA, NBD, are doing. And it's just the gunplay from Madness in particular has been crazy. What, he's 10-1 or 10-2 now, maybe.
I think it was 10-1 still, actually. I don't think he died.
I don't know, but he's doing crazy bits. Okay.
We're going to have to wait for them to rejoin here. Do apologise, but the Elite Twitch isn't allowed at all in the match due to ESL rules.
Lovely, mum. Give me a cup of tea. You know, gotta stay hydrated, guys.
Right. They've only just seen my message there. I'm still waiting for a response from Grimsy for him to decide if the round goes to NBD. But at the moment, I'm just going to leave it as 5-0 since we didn't start the round.
I think it's only fair. The round wasn't started. Nothing happened. He might not have known about it. So. It is a shame there's not a text like function
on console
in game. Yeah, it's one downfall. Dave, can we not have some toxicity in the chat there, please, mate?
What's he saying?
Imagine leaving a scrim because of a run out. We don't talk about those things here, mate.
Scores, right.
It's in the past. It's like 2 weeks ago. No one cares. Right, so the lobby's almost back here.
Just waiting for the last two people here. I'll explain to them in game chat why.
Valk and Twitch Elite.
Yeah, Valk and Twitch Elite aren't allowed in the matches.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you turn them off there. I'll restart from 5-0 as I left before the round started.
Oh wait, we can't use Twitch Elite and what was the other one?
Valkyrie Elite.
Okay.
What about the Jaeger? Is that normal?
Jaeger's fine.
Bro, you ruined my score.
No man, you opened my anus very big, man.
Why
so...
they not allow it? I was doing 14-2, bro,
it.
and you want me Riasta.
Yes, man, I'd like you to clean it for me, man. It's very dirty back there.
Yeah, man, no problem. This
Restart.
is so toxic.
No, just joking, bro, just joking, don't worry.
We're joking, man.
Right, is everyone ready?
Wanna troll everyone?
Yeah, we're ready.
Let me just double check I put the match history in properly. Orange.
It's 6-0, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
6-0.
As soon as the thing.
No, it's restarting from 5-0 as I left at 5-0 when I saw that Twitch Elite had been logged in.
Oh, so it's 5-0, okay.
Yeah, not Twitch Elite, yeah.
I checked with Grimsy and that's what I've been told to do, so I'm just going to stick with that. Good luck.
Good luck.
Right, here we go.
My friend.
Hopefully they can get this game wrapped up and get the next game flying through as I have another cast to do after this. Tune in and watch that, boys. And girls, if there's any girls watching, I doubt it though.
You never know.
I mean, Dave is watching. There we go. The Twitch Elite has been removed if you look.
Yep, there we go. It's nice to see.
We're going to see a Blitz coming in there. I'm not sure he picked him. I think he was just given Blitz for the delay of not being there.
It did look like it did look like that. So
he is going to 6-pick.
Yeah.
He's going to 6-pick onto Banner as I open my window because it's boiling in here.
So they're playing the double hard breach, right? But last time they attacked the kitchen, they didn't even go anywhere near anything to hard breach.
Maybe they didn't think they were going to go there.
I mean, they defended, yeah, but last time they went here, right? They defended reading and dining. They defended top floor. It was either they defend mining and dining, or they go downstairs. And for both, I'd take the hard breacher, right?
Yeah.
Also, for the first time they attacked this, they also had double hard breach. But they all pushed that the freezer wall because it was half soft, and they all died from it. Let's see if they adapt this time.
Maybe this time they're going to split the hard breaches with the team. Maybe one come from bakery side, one come from freezer side.
Yeah, exactly. I think the one issue is they've got everyone pushing one side, right? So they've got no established crossfires. Also, last time all the defenders were downstairs, and they didn't go for any vertical play. So maybe this time they can do some of that.
Currently, no one on second floor or third floor. Everyone's on first floor.
Exactly. It was the same. It was the same in the last kitchen defense.
Looking very similar to their last hold. They haven't opened
they lost
They're sticking to their guns on this. They lost one player from a refrag, yeah. I think he got overly aggressive though.
I mean, why wouldn't you in this situation? The confidence of NBD right now must be insane in this matchup.
We're going to see some cheeky angles coming from Risky here. Is it going to be enough to win the round? Probably not. The way that they're attacking. Finally, we're gonna see some attackers split up.
Yeah, I mean it's good to see.
Sophia picking up a kill onto
the Buck does seem to be going above for some soft breach maybe. So that's...
he is on his own though, so he might get flanked out.
He is droning himself in though, at least a little bit. I mean he's droned the entrance into reading room now.
We are going to see the refrag coming in from the mute. He was having a decent match before we had to rehost.
Yeah, I
Jaeger
mean,
looking to pick up more kills.
All of NBD have been playing well this whole game. So.
There was Madness, I believe, who's on 0 kills before we started. I think it was Madness. There's 2 kills coming in quick succession there from NBD. Absolutely awesome. Well, my knowing that the Buck's on those stairs. Basel is going to push it. He's going to get pussied out. Jaeger is going to go for a flank.
So the thing is, what did the Thermite accomplish in this round? I mean, did he even try and push into Bakery?
He's about to go for the hatch.
At the start of the round. They went to get the hatches there.
Kid will shoot that if Kid is actually clever.
Yeah.
Didn't get it. What are you doing, Risky? How have you managed to do that? Small, smally is a small, smally brain apparently. Not shooting the Thermite charge, even though it would have been illuminated through the floor.
There is bars there though, you never know.
Yeah, you're finally going for the flank. He went for the kill, overshooting the Thermite charge, which is a bit greedy, not needed. That Jaeger should get an easy kill onto Risky here, who's not paying attention. He does see it. His aim's atrocious. Oh my god. You don't want to rewatch that again now. But he does get the kill at least. And there's the 6th round. All of the defense rounds.
I think that was a bit of that was some rehab aim there. I think I just saw.
You're gonna need some rehab after I'm finished with you, Ollie.
Never mate.
Have they finished arguing in the Discord yet? Let's see.
I believe it's slowed down.
They're still going though. Can see that visual 6 picks on the bandit. I thought that was Twitch Elite there from the Ash. And I thought we were going to have to go for another rehost. But no, it's an Ash.
Attackers need to locate.
It would have been from the other team this time as well, so that would mean defense is definitely slapping up there, Dave. Yeah. So can they get the 7-0 flawless win? With the way this is going, I would say yes, but you never know. Team SN here might be defense gods as well. Who knows?
Oh my god, Mira hasn't been banned on this map. I've only just realised.
She hasn't, but she also didn't get played for any of the 6 rounds. Maybe
Team
that's
NBD.
because they expected her to be banned.
Yeah.
So they just didn't run any strats with her.
Team NBD clearly realising who was banned most on this map and not
5
using it.
seconds left before insertion.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, most teams don't. You expect her to be like banned, right? So most teams probably don't prep with her. They don't try any strats with her. Because Mira's banned on what, 80% of the maps, maybe more.
Probably 99%. It's not the only slight chance that they get off.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she's strong on so many maps.
We are actually going to see how Ash should be played. He's going to push up, get a little bit of control on the map. He's going to be followed by the IQ as well. They're getting ready to go hard in objective here.
Yeah, it seems like they're just going to be a hard rush into the side. They seem to be trusting their aims and everything. Like you, they're using her gadget to see the goo mines.
Legion B. Legion Oblivious with the refrag onto the Ash there. Beautiful crossfire from Team Team SN, best aim they've done all game.
Yep, that's a good angle there. They've got that's 3 people at the top of white there though, from Team SN.
Very close. IQ very close to getting a floor bang. I was going to say a wall bang then.
Yep.
Bandit wanting to
Good
go for the
IQ player
nitro.
there. You see a lot of IQ players nowadays just go IQ for the gun.
Yeah.
They don't really use her gadget too often.
Logan.
Good job there. Logan does use it sometimes.
Round has started to slow down. The mirror has been killed off.
Yeah, the attacking team
big.
does have the man advantage, but Thermite isn't quite low health. Also, interesting to see that they're not pushing. They saw the mirror, and they completely just didn't push that side of the map. Very smart of Team NBD there.
Not going to waste his time. Not going to risk the lights on that. Just going straight into sides with it. We're going to hear someone repelling there. Thermite's in. Does the Jaeger not know? He's going to get punched. He's going to get the kill off, even in a 1v4 for Toxic. And he's not good enough. He doesn't deserve that title. There's only one Toxic in this world, and that's Toxic Force. He can't glitch up. And we're going to get the 7-0 to Team NBD.
7-0 to Team NBD. I mean, it was pretty much decided after the first couple of rounds.
Yep.
I want to say it was a close game, but it definitely wasn't. And most of the rounds were definitely not a close game.
My god, I haven't seen that come on in ages. Crossfader.
But you never know. Maybe next map, SN will be a completely different
Consulate.
team. Yes, indeed it is. Consulate. I mean, you never see it that often anymore.
No one likes it.
I think it's just because it's such an old map, and everyone's kind of bored of it, you know.
Definitely.
Personally, I think it's a great map. Just, I don't think it needs to be. I think it.
I'm gonna have to go game chat just to speak to them, make sure everything's alright for a second. I'll be back in a second, Ollie. Right, is everyone ready?
It's consulate, isn't it consulate?
Yeah. I'm changing it now, don't worry.
Let's go.
Yes, hold on, give a minute, give 2 minutes for the starting treatments, yeah?
Alright.
That's okay,
yeah? We're attacking first.
GG, guys.
Come on.
We attack first on cafe.
Yeah,
Would you like to defend
we
first?
We attack, yeah.
Oh.
We don't, whatever you guys want to do.
Maybe. I don't know.
Orange team.
I've made it uncomprehendable.
Yo,
Yeah,
Storms is in the party, he's just not talking. Yeah, I know.
We are going to see the switch there for Orange team will be attacking first for this match.
Yeah. Let's see how it goes this time. I mean, SN definitely were closest to a round win when they did defend. So
it was left in a 4v1 part though.
It was a 4v1, but they looked very strong at the start of the round, and then they just piled off again. They played aggressive at the start, and it worked out pretty well. And then they stopped playing aggressive. You know, they had the attacking team, NBD, had 2 people sat on the windows. Not one time did they get. I don't think the windows even got stared at half the time.
No.
I mean, all you have to do is get someone bottom pillar, get someone underneath new hatch, and as soon as that person repels in, get the call out, peek him, kill him. He can't do anything there.
I'm just gonna go check if they're ready yet. He's ready yet?
It's just getting annoying now.
Yep, we're ready.
You ready?
Are you there?
Great. Orange team are attacking first. Is everyone happy with that?
Yeah, just
Let's go
Right,
film
go
it, your bot.
Yeah.
Right, we are starting up now. Orange team attacking first on this.
On consulate, so
Yeah.
what do you reckon is going to be first? Do you reckon a console hold? Or do you reckon a garage hold? Or do you reckon a different site hold?
I'm gonna go with garage hold on this one, I think.
You reckon a garage?
Yeah. Every match I've seen on this recently, and every match I've played,
I reckon it's going to be
they've gone
a console
garage
hold
first.
just to be against you.
Watch them go mid-floor.
What bans are we gonna see though?
We're going to see a Thatcher
A Thatcher again, so that's again, it's just
from the defending team, remember?
nowadays.
This is the attacking team who are going to get the 2 bans here.
Yep. I mean, you're gonna see a hard breach or a Thatcher ban on pretty much every map nowadays.
See a Jackal ban from the attacking team here.
Okay, so I've noticed that nothing really. I mean, SN played Jackal, and it did get their Jackal player did get a couple of kills in those opening rounds on Cafe. So maybe that's just a target ban or a comfort ban. I mean, SN wasn't really a threat on attack, but Jackal was definitely something that they could be scared of. We're
going to see a Valkyrie ban here. Is their last ban?
I'd say she's equally better on this map than she is on Cafe. There's so many spots in those trees that you just can't see that she can throw those cameras into.
And we're going to see a pulse ban from the defending team. Interesting.
And a pulse ban from the defending team. Again, pulse from below is strong on pretty much every site on this map, right?
He is, but from the defending team, that's weird to see.
Maybe they don't like the UMP or the shotgun. You don't know.
We know who does like the UMP sometimes.
I love the UMP. No recoil, not the best fire rate, but you just
it is a headshot machine.
It definitely is. Anyway, talking about bans, and I said about how hard breaches and a Thatcher is pretty much always banned. What do you think of the new operators that's leaked? Well, not leaked, but in the test server right now for
been officially released.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You know what I mean. What do you think about the new hard breacher?
Ace, I believe his name is. He's looking very, very strong.
I agree.
I can't wait to play him.
You can just lob the things on the wall.
Yeah.
They do their thing.
We are going to see the top 4 hold. You are right. I will give you a high five for that.
Awesome. So just before, as they prep this round on time, I'm talking. Yeah, he just throws them out. They do their job, you know. Thermite. I mean, I don't think Thermite's going to get much play nowadays. AK-12 is such a good gun as well. Now it's got a normal ACOG. It's definitely going to be a prominent. And Thermite, I think Habana might go out of. I think Thermite will keep his place. I reckon Habana will go more.
5 seconds to go.
Because he's basically the same as Habana, right? But
yeah,
he doesn't have as much range on his throw, but it opens a substantial amount of the wall.
It's going to make it a very, very hard task to ban the trick from now on.
It definitely is. I mean, I don't think another hard breacher should have been added. But anyway, rounds are done. Let's chat about that now. So, as you say, it is a top floor defend. They've got some Mozzie, so they've got some denial there. Playing a Maestro. I mean, letting a Maestro through on a map, on any map really, is always a danger with that gun that he's got, and the gadget is so good as well.
The mag cap on his gun just makes him 10 times better. It's a solid gun to be fair as well. The damage he puts out for the fire rate is very strong.
It's ridiculous, and little to no recoil.
I do miss ACOG on it, however, but that was OP.
I would have I reckon it just needed a little fire rate taken off it there.
Possibly.
We are seeing the defenders just walk around on the top floor. I mean, not really doing anything at the moment.
Slopey gonna get fragged off by the thermite, I believe that was. Yeah, the thermite.
Oh, that's the smoke gone. I mean, he was just running around console. It was bound to happen.
Team SN not looking strong at all here.
Yeah, NBD had
Ash picking up another kill.
They had a guy on top
Started off his game strong again.
There and a guy out the window. Madness has definitely been
possibly going to come in for a plant soon. With no one watching B-bomb.
Yeah, I mean, they've got all the angles held off, all the, you know...
What is Dundas doing? What is he doing? The plant has gone down, but what is... There we go, Dundas.
I think he was just trying to bait it, maybe.
He could have killed the Vigil there, though, if he used his dart.
true. But why risk his life when he could just, you know... He's going to secure the kill at later
He's going to
date.
get dropped by the vigil. He is going to potato on the Ash, who does get the cheeky crouch spang in. Crouch spam in.
Oh, we love the crouch spam, we love to see it.
Not as much as I thought it was, actually.
I think it was the Vigil doing more of the crouch spam than the Ash there.
Didn't work well in his favour there. He lost his aim halfway through the gunfight. This goes to show that you don't always have to crouch spam.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. But yeah, again, a very strong NBD round win.
A blitz. They've picked a blitz. Are they going to 6-pick? They are going to 6-pick.
Here,
But
yeah.
6-picking to Nomad.
I mean, easy pick, basic. Nomad's so strong. The range that her air jab.
They're going to defend top floor again. They're going to switch to Mozzie for a bandit though.
Okay.
Interesting that they go
I
top floor.
I don't see how the bandit's gonna benefit anything they did there. I mean, right at the start of the round, the smoke got taken out. I mean, the smoke didn't get taken out. They have more of a chance. How the smoke got taken out was just what they had window control, which wasn't being contested.
A lack of attention, to be honest.
They had someone on the skylight above yellow, and all the top of the reinforcements were shot out.
He went,
As the
thing
smoke
goes
was
scrap
playing,
tat
where
tat
the
tat
bandit
tat.
was reinforced. And yeah, they had the crossfire, and the smoke could do nothing.
Just wasn't paying attention to where the attacking team were. He could have shot that hatch and dropped and got away with his life, but no, he decided it'd be a good idea to run across all of their angles.
Exactly there, it's just some learning of positioning needed. It comes and goes. So the round does start here. Where are the castles placed?
The castles. We have one top of yellow stairs, one top of spiral, and let's see.
Probably into office?
So I'm thinking.
Admin, maybe?
Nope. I'm not sure where
Does
the
he
last
put up one in his pocket?
He does not. Is it on that window?
Yeah.
No. Where is
Be
it?
interesting to see where that last one is. It's alright, don't look for it for too long, let's watch the action. We've got Buck there on printer windows.
He may have had his castle killed early on.
Yeah, he possibly could have. Okay, so they've got two people on desk here.
If that Capitao gets drawn onto the gig, maybe able to get a wallbang there.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
It's always risky going for that wallbang, but he does attempt to shoot through the flip table into the back of Avon. There is no one seated there. Good to see that NBD are pushing completely different.
You see the Maestro get dropped. Don't know what the hell he was doing there. Ash is going to get the frag onto Castle, who wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's just over aggressive plays here from SN. It's not paying off.
Don't know if he can really do it. To make a 2v5, he's going to get refragged by the Jaeger, who is going to get picked off by the Ash, leaving it up for 1v4. And the second round goes to Team NBD.
It seems to be a thing in this this matchup here, just 1v4s in favour of NBD.
It's a lack of refrags coming from Team SN.
They're not.
Possibly
the
not
thing
calling
is
when they
that
get killed.
NBD, they're changing their tactic on attack both rounds there. So the first time they went on a harder console push and a bomb push. They went on the windows and they went on the skylight above on yellow. That time they completely flipped it, right? They again went on the balcony outside of A, but then they hard pushed. What's the admin office?
Yeah.
And also
from below.
A late push below, yeah. And it paid off. But they didn't do the same tactic twice in a row, and it made them win the round.
We are going to see 3 1-speeds coming in from the defending team here. Possibly showing a lack of willingness to roam now.
I think it's more that they want that ACOG on the dock on the rook. It's weird to see them both picked. Do they both have ACOGs? Some people are strange and use holographics.
There's one. See in a second when that's reporting. He's got his pistol out, so he's gonna have to switch for us. He's flexing that black ice, cheeky bugger.
It is a garage, so I would assume that they're both anyway. Yeah.
Switch your gun, mate, just for us.
Doctor Flex is his black ice pistol, mate.
Stop flexing, get that bloody
We can watch someone else. We know he's got an ACOG. So obviously they've got that ACOG there to when the attackers
spawn
open
peek.
that.
No one spawned there, mate. Unfortunately, you're not gonna get a cheeky spawn peek.
When they open the garage, they want to contest that with the ACOG.
He's finally got his gun out. There we go. There's the ACOG.
Yeah, so it's smart. Although working a dock, I mean, it's not bringing too much to the team.
Not bringing an ACOG here.
There's no smoke for denial, but it seems like the attacking team are just going to push the blue side and Visa maybe.
There's no contention currently coming from Team SM.
Exactly.
Possibly that Vigil going to push from behind soon.
They've already got the Visa side held down pretty comfortably.
Ash already dropped down. Capital taking shots there.
This Vigil could make a big play. I mean, he's behind all of them if he goes down.
Yeah. Have they dropped down the hatch? Only one of them's dropped down the hatch. He could come from behind and get some very big plays going here.
He could, but does he have the intel? That's the thing.
They take the default camera out, so they don't have any more intel here. Unless someone's sound hoary.
Yeah, it's a risky play, but it might pay off.
The Ash may be able to do this. Too busy in a gunfight, however.
Yep, the barn is on.
He's not making any plays here. Ash picking up a kill there. Probably going to get the kill on the Vigil if he comes downstairs.
Yeah.
Ash unaware at the moment. Bandit is going to get injured. Ash picking up the kill. It's 2v5.
Madness has definitely been having... He's been carrying his team very well in the frag department. But playing as a Ash and Jaeger...
Vigil's still not sure where she is.
Understandable, it's his job.
He's going to have to get back to site. The Ash has got into site and they don't know.
There is a lot of miscommunication here from Team SN.
Complete lack. There was absolutely no communication there. Vigil picking up a double kill.
He did have the ping that finally told them where he was.
Yeah.
But the Vigil here is dead.
Yeah. Not reloading is primary. There we go.
He might pull off a crazy clutch, but...
He will have to ace for this, remember.
He will. Diffuser is planted as well, so he's got limited time. Defenders... I mean, attackers even, they just have to sit.
Something like on my end there. I apologise. He's not being quick enough, and he scuffed it, and he gets picked off by the ball. Round 3 goes to Team NBD. The rate NBD are going, looking like they can get an entire flawless matchup.
That would be insane. I don't think that's happened yet in this league.
I'm not sure it has. No.
Wrong, but I love that kill. It was a great kill.
You love no scoping.
I don't know what you're on about. I would never hip fire a kill.
I can report back to you on that with multiple accounts of you doing that in a game and in a league match.
I mean, that would be classed as throwing, man.
I'm not sure I've seen you miss the chance to get a kill though. However, I am usually last alive on the team, as you said before, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but you also
don't say.
Don't have to kill people on Villa. So.
Wow.
Attackers need to
I'm just saying, mate. I got 15 kills over there, and we lost 7-3.
I mean, no, you won't. I was an objective every round.
Exactly, but there's 4 people in the objective.
I was stuck in like a 4v1, 3v1 more or less every round.
Disgraceful.
Wow.
Anyway.
We're going to see the top floor hold again.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see... It'll be interesting to see if NBD pull out a different attack again. So they've attacked this twice, and they pulled two different two different strategies on the attack.
10
Right?
seconds
I
remaining.
honestly don't think they need to. They're outgunning SN, who can't seem
5
to get many
seconds left
kills,
before insertion.
and it's just not looking good for them.
Yeah, I mean,
Attackers
SN have
must
4 kills in
locate and
total
defuse
over
the
3
bomb.
rounds,
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers
and
recovered the bomb
it's
diffuser.
from their roamers, not their like half sitters, right? So they've got Slopey, who's played Smoke and Doc, and he's died pretty much first most of the time, which is not good, right? As Smoke, you want to survive till the end, you know, you're that delay person. And then we've had Toxic and Shay, who've got their kills, they've got 2 each, but it's just not been enough. Team cohesion needs to be worked on here. If anything, they should just learn from this game if they watch the VOD. It is interesting to see what the attackers are doing here. Ash is training himself in. That's what you'll have to see. We don't have much to see here while he's AFK for a second. Can't see much that's going on in the game.
Enemy spotted. Second floor.
Seems like, from what I can see on my screen, I've got a bit of delay. Oh, Buck does get a kill.
Do apologise for
Onto
that.
the Maestro, it's a big hit as well on the Maestro. Maestro should be kind of sat in sight and, you know, staying alive on those turrets, but he's been picked off.
Device is set.
I should be getting the kill there. Onto the Ella. Picking up another kill. There's a double kill for Madness. Triple kill for Madness. 3
this is
headshots in a
just-
row.
Enemy contact! Second floor!
This
Names
is
just
just...
the best. Another 4v1 and another
it's-
flawless.
It's crazy. I mean, SN are just not watching anything. They're all watching like 2 doorways in total with 5 players watching 2 doorways. It's not good enough. They're not on cameras, I don't think. I've hardly seen any of them on cameras the whole time.
No.
And
A
they're just
clear
getting
lack of
picked off one by
communication
one.
between them as well.
Yeah. I mean, the Doc and the Mozzie almost had a bit there. Obviously, Doc got killed by the Ash and he called it out to the Mozzie, and Mozzie was going to go below. But the Ash expected the Mozzie to flank. Or there was a flank drone there for him already, I couldn't see. But
He got slightly lucky with the lineup of where his aim first landed on his head, though.
I mean, I still
still.
reckon he would have won the gunfight. The Mozzie did not expect him to just appear out of the sky.
Yeah.
So, and Madness, you can't take anything away from him in these 2 matchups. He's been destroying the other team.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I think this will be 20 kills across the 2 games at the moment.
We
Or more,
are
maybe.
going to see an
Attackers have
attempt
discovered the
to
location
pretend
of a
like they're
bomb.
on top floor, but it's not going to work because they've found the objective.
I mean,
they've just wasted quite a fair amount of
this-
time.
And they all got thrown and run back down. It's funny to see, but I respect the
Attempt.
I respect the attempt. It's funny. Also, they have 3 different people reinforcing the garage door.
Go.
It's going to be fairly interesting to
5
see
seconds
if they can sort their strat down below before Team
Attackers
NBD
are
get
heading out
into
to
the
defuse the
objective.
bomb.
Yeah, I think that stuff kind of goes. It kind of gets spotted most of the time, especially in lower rank play, because you do tend to just throw your drones in. You don't save your drones. You tend to drone out the objective in these kind of league matches here. So it doesn't really tend to work. People just drone the objective anyway, right? But when it did work dramatically in that game in Pro League, it's because they saved their drones, right? They expected the bottom floor push. It was on Clubhouse, wasn't it, that it was pulled off
I
on?
think it was, yeah.
Yeah. And they just completely ruined the other team.
That book is trying to roam clear on his own here.
I mean, I don't blame him at this point. He's done a good job of it in previous rounds. He's got 4 kills. Madness also is actually on, I think, 25 kills in total across these 2 games at the moment.
Is that including the rehost kills as well?
Yeah, that's including rehost kills. I'm pretty sure. Because I think he had 10 before the rehost,
I think he was on 11.
and maybe even 11 then. And I think he ended he had like another 4 or something. So it was only 2 rounds, right?
And there's another one for him.
I mean, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with in future games.
Stay back.
That's why we have Logan.
In position to target.
Oh, I'm nothing. I see how it is, Rehab.
Yeah, you're our secret weapon. Shh. We are finally gonna see a situation where SN outnumber NBD.
Yeah, I mean, we did see this at one point in the
Did
Pepper
not
game,
last
but
long.
it did not last long, and it flipped on its head.
Manus
So
has been killed though, so they possibly could get it off.
A bomb has been located.
They're 2
I don't know,
top
the
frags.
character's going to be opened now. I mean, they've still got the smoke, which is good. He doesn't...
Flashbang out.
he has 2 cannons left. He's probably just not going to
Habana is somehow managed to drop their hatch and kill them. And the smoke, oh my god. SN saw your stuff out.
This is what I'm on about. They're not watching... They've got 3 people watching like one angle at the same time.
Fizz on a triple kill, can't get the fuck.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
It's honestly, it's too easy for the attackers in this game. Coming down spiral.
Round
Does it
5 goes to Team NBD. Haven't
Did Fuzzy
lost
get
a
a 4K
round.
or did someone else get it? Oh, Nomad got it. Oh, Nomad got it, sorry. Again though, in the post-plant situation, just... SN have no chance.
Just no communication at all coming from them by the looks of things. Probably screaming and shouting at each other.
Oh, definitely. There's definitely some people are gonna be upset on that team. Probably in frustration with themselves more than their teammates, but they might.
They're
blame it
even
on
resorting
their
to bring in a cap can now. They're bringing cap can. He's gonna 6-pick. Or is he?
I mean, Capcan's not even a bad pick, really.
It would help them out here.
Yeah, Madness has been kind of just burning in.
Yeah. They've switched to they switched to Legion instead of the cap can.
Legion's also good though, right? He gives you some intel.
He does.
He's got a great gun.
That cap can could have really helped Team SN though. Team NBD definitely wouldn't have expected that. They aren't going to try what they did last round. They are just going to go straight to the reinforcements going in garage.
The thing is, Capcan as a first pick is quite. It doesn't really scare anyone, right? Because then you just look for Capcan traps. He's more dangerous when you 6-pick onto Capcan, then you don't know, right?
Especially if they don't manage to drone you out.
Exactly, yes.
So in conjunction with a Mozzie and Mute for say, where you can sit an objective and not get droned out, that could be very deadly.
The Mute Mozzie combo is still ridiculous in this game, but we don't tend to see it much in this league.
No.
A few teams definitely have used it.
Attacker's objective is to locate a
But
bomb.
it's not as prominent. I don't know why. A lot of people don't like using the shotgun and the SMG-11 on Mute. But it's needed.
Possibly due to a lack of people actually droning.
Maybe so, yeah. A lot of people don't drone. No, for a fact. Most of the time I drone myself, or I drone you guys in.
But already picking up a kill onto the Legion. What were you doing, Legion?
That's a great pick, Legion.
As the round goes on, Legion
really
gets...
well.
Yeah. As the round goes on, Legion gets stronger and stronger.
Exactly,
when you die that early,
it's always a debate whether to keep your Legion in the site and just chuck those goo mines at those doorways, or to put in like on a kind of roam hold.
He's gonna miss the nitro and he's gonna blow himself up. Risky is gonna be getting screamed at for that. Probably wanting to cry himself to sleep here.
At this point, I think that's better. Like, he's saving the other team from getting some more stats. So.
Jaeger's reaction times need working on as Madness picks up another Jaeger.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard angle to hit there. I mean, he was kind of walking away.
Bomb located by
The wall will be open here by the time Ash just sitting on those yellow stairs uncontested.
No one even trying to shoot it.
No.
Kid is going to get a cheeky kill on the Habana who didn't draw in properly. It's not going to matter though, because I'm expecting the plant to go down soon. Yep. Plant is going down. Ash is going to possibly die here. No, Madness is going to get the kill on a Kid who did not need to peek that.
And attack.
Madness currently on 15 kills.
15 kills, that is insane. He's on
rounds
over 30 for the past 2 games, you know. 2 games, 30 plus kills. What can you say? I mean,
Heavy carry.
definitely a heavy carry, but like it's not like he's literally doing everything. His team are also doing everything else they need to do, right? They're holding the crossfires.
People are just playing right into it.
I mean, he's being aggressive. He's like the only aggressive one on his team right now for NBD. But it's working so well, because they've got the counter, right? Everyone else is playing their roles, so like, they're probably not even communicating that much. They don't need to, right? They seem like they know how each other plays so well.
Yeah. The way he's been playing as well, he's been rushing to a certain spot, holding it for a minute, and then rotating to a new one, and then getting the kill on someone who's not looking in.
He's basically just covering the flanks of his teammates, or being that entry frag that he needs to do, while they just go and do their job, right?
Very smart players from them. We're going to see a garage hold again. This is NBD's chance to get a double flawless game.
I mean, I kind of want to see it, but I also want to see SN get a couple of rounds back. It would be nice for them, for their confidence. I think maybe a little bit, you know, get some high hopes up. But
at this point, it's damage control, or let's be honest.
10 seconds remaining.
Exactly. If you were SN right now, would you rather have the game over?
5 seconds left.
Or would you just try and fight that a little bit harder and just maybe get something out of it, at least a round or two? It all depends here. I mean, NBD, as we saw in Cafe, they don't even tend to roam that much. And if they do roam, it's probably a late roam, right?
We are going to see the Ying coming in this round. Not banned this time. She's going to manage to get past. Oh no, she
Seems
didn't.
like they're just going to go for a rush here. It looks like it.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Here picking up a double kill there, and picking up the NBD onto the Ying. He's not going to get flashed. He is going to get downed, and he's going to get finished off. It's an absolute clusterfuck over here. He's going to get one.
It's definitely an NBD win in my opinion here, unless
it's an utter slugfest.
The 2v4. I mean, they just went for a rush. Yeah, they definitely thought. They just went. You know what?
Yeah. Fuck it.
Let's just get this game over.
He's going to pick up a 1 consolation kill here, leaving it in a 1v3 for him. It's not looking good at all for SN.
There's no way. I don't think they don't care about winning.
No.
At this point here, so.
Oh my god. Madness pulling out, run out, jumping out of the window, getting that kill. Good intel there coming from the Yokai drone which came out. 18
kills in this match from Madness, and I think he got 16 in the previous game. That is
Team SN starting to leave. Very
I don't blame them.
SN. I will have to go game chat to speak to them and congratulate them on their win. So I'll be back in a second. Definitely.
Yeah, it was great joining you on the casting.
Thanks for joining.
GG boys.
I think
GG guys.
I think you've just got the first completely flawless game. Well done.
Both games.
Yeah, completely flawless.
So yeah, we clapped you guys, obviously.
It's good to be consistent.
Easy.
It's good to be consistent.
Yeah, that's what we were.
Like I got to learn a
Consistent
lot of
losses.
things, right? You know, you're just better, and like you're too sweaty. It's not healthy for you. You're gonna lose a lot of water when you sweat too much. Okay.
Right. They're not sweaty. They're just playing smart.
They're just better than us.
We're just better than you guys. We're just better than you. You have to shut up and go home.
Yeah, I'm going for food. Goodbye.
I am honestly. I'm gonna have a nice.
I'd like to give the MVP to Madness for both matches there. Very well played. Easy carries.
Easy.
Yeah, I don't think that was very fair. Okay, I don't think he deserved that many kills. Like, I think he should have just. I think he should have just looked to himself in the mirror and just asked what he's doing. Okay, like I need him to just.
I'm gonna play Monopoly Plus right now. Bye. See you.
Okay, bye.
What the fuck?
Well played from NBD. Good luck at SN recovering from that. And I'm back. End the stream there. Thanks for tuning in, boys and girls. Thank you, Ollie, for joining me also. And tune in for the next stream for the next match, which is due to start in just about 10 minutes.